Hi guys, it is me, your dorky friend Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. This week we're going to cover, I don't say he's a classic, but he's been around for quite a while and has a lot of books in his credit, I should say. Anyway, we are going to go this week into, not a new book, but a new to me, Neil Gaiman, The Graveyard Book. You can be like, oh, I don't know who this person is, of course, blah, 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 because you're not a book reader. Well, yes, you do. He wrote Coraline, that creepy movie that you watched as a kid. Coraline, he wrote it. Anyway, so this week we're going into The Graveyard Book, which is, like I said, not new. It won a Newbery in 2009. Neil Gaiman is one of those authors who I feel like spans ages. He writes for children, young adults obviously. This one I feel like it's a Newbery, which is a children's book award, but this is more of a YA, I feel like, because of the wording that he uses is very mature. He's very proper with his English, I'll say. Anyway, so I digress. I can't use words perfectly. Anyway, so in this book, you follow the life of a gentleman named Nobody Owens. That's right, Nobody. His friends and family call him Bod. Basically, in this story, a toddler escapes being murdered alongside his family because he climbs out of his crib in the middle of the night when his entire family is murdered by this, well, you don't really know it's an organization at that point, but anyway, you find out by this organization called the Jacks. They basically they try to run and control the world. Anyway, and they had you find out later on that they were told there's a prophecy that this young man would basically be their downfall, their destruction. And by basically doing this, that's what happened. That's what they made themselves. Anyway, spoiler alert, sorry. Basically, he, as a toddler, basically wanders out of his house, ends up going up the hill to the graveyard. The killer follows him, but he is saved by an old ghost couple and the guardian of the graveyard. They don't know what to do with him, but the old couple want to keep him and raise him, so he ends up basically being a child of the graveyard, and he has the powers of, like, the ghosts. He can go in and out of walls. He can, you know, have it so you can't see him. That's a whole big thing. He ends up making a little friend who moves away, and then she moves back. That's a whole big, I'm giving too many spoiler alerts here, guys, sorry. But it's very well written because it is Neil Gaiman, of course. He is he's not Stephen King wordy, but he is very prolific. And I highly recommend it, though. It's a good read. Especially if you're like me and like spooky things. Alright, guys. Sorry, I think this video is a little short, but comment below if there's any new books that you've come across recently that you're really feeling, any authors, down below, and I'll give it a read, okay? Because I'm always looking for good stuff. Thanks, guys. Have a good night. Bye.